Hey beauties, it's Deneen coming at you, Wild Sage Yoga on the autumnal equinox. Yes, which is coming in on the heels of a full harvest moon, Pisces moon. A lot of watery energy happening, maybe a lot of emotion. There's a lot of wind in this fall, a lot of stuff moving potentially around us, in us, and through us. So I just wanted to take an opportunity to offer just a small grounding practice to come present to ourselves, into our breath, connect with the earth, and find some stability and security during this new change of season of transformation, season of one cycle ending, another beginning, kind of gathering all our energies, grounding down and getting ready to go inward and kind of hibernate for the winter. Maybe not quite like last winter's hibernation, but just coming home to ourselves, right? So I assume perhaps you're already in a comfortable seat. Maybe move it around a little bit, switch the cross of the legs already. If you have a block or a cushion handy, also lovely. So we'll be sitting here for a little bit. Just a few minutes of practice here, but we will spend it seated. So perhaps coming up on a block, which I find helps create space for the ankles. They're in a nice, really, big extension here. So it's nice just to make space for them. It also drops the hip points down just a little bit. Get a nice pelvic tilt, which perhaps helps to raise the chest and lengthen the spine. Beautiful. Once you're settled, just bring the hands to the lap, just gently grounding into the self. You can find chin mudra if you like. Thumb is universal consciousness. Pointer finger is individual consciousness. We bow down to that. Bring those two fingers together. Creates good circuit of energy that helps to calm our thought processes. Helps to bring the breath, and the body starts to bring it into union. So breathing in the nose. Maybe release out the mouth. Tongue can stick out. Find a lion's breath. Inhale. Feel the rib cage. Bring the breath all the way to the top, all the way to the crown of the head. Balloon the chest. And exhale. Fill up through the nose. All the way up. Maybe a little extra sip of air at the top of this one. And exhale out of the mouth. Maintain length in the spine as the breath settles and falls. Invite the breath in the nose. Allow it to gently exit through the nose. Maybe the eyes have naturally closed or softened down toward the earth. Adjust the chin so it's right over the chest. Each inhale, front body lifts and opens just slightly, maybe even imperceptibly, but feeling just that opening and expansion on every in-breath. And every exhale, feeling some of the rootedness through the back body, the breath moving down the spine, down into the sacrum, into the tail, to our solid connecting point, the block or the earth. And just inhaling, finding that kind of circular cycle or circuit of breath. So we inhale, pull that breath up through the front in the nose. Exhale out of the nose, send the breath down the back body, back into the earth. So finding an equal exchange of breath with our connection to the earth. Inviting those breaths to be more and more even as we come present and settled. Perhaps counting the breaths, maybe to count of 4 or 5, whatever feels full and complete, but does not leave you lacking or grasping. Eyes flutter gently open. Stay rooted to your seat. Body stays nice and still. Heart remains open. Next inhale, arms go out, palms forward, all the way up. Gaze follows. All 10 fingertips touch. Nice focus. And exhale. Wings start to flap back down, palms toward the earth. Chin moves slowly with the breath back down to the chest. Fingertips come all the way down. Touch the mat. All the way to the bottom of the breath. And inhale. As soon as we start to breathe, we start to move. The breath leads the movements. At the top of the breath, fingertips touch. And exhale. Arms come back down, chin comes to chest. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Palms face each other, gaze is forward. And exhale, twist right. Left hand floats down to that right knee. Right fingertips plant behind, or hand can come to the hip, or arm can come across the lower back, back of the palm to the back body. Breathe in, find that length, space in between the vertebrae, and exhale without dipping the chin into the shoulder, sending the gaze to the right. Chin follows, but stays level. And we're twisting at the waist. So we maybe pull back a little bit on that left hip point, stay rooted in the sits bones. Breath continues to move evenly. Inhale to come forward, reach up, exalt all the way to the top of the breath. And exhale, twist left. Right hand to the left thigh or knee. Left fingertips anchor behind. Another block there is also great. Hand can come to the hip. Just pull the elbow back to keep the left shoulder open. Or left forearm across the lower back. Back of the palm to the body. Or maybe those fingers come in a little bind toward that front right hip. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhaling again, twisting. Follow the gaze over the left shoulder. Again, chin does not dip down, but stays nice and even right over the chest. Moving toward the shoulders, that left hip point presses forward. Right hip point gently pulls back. Using that good leverage with the right hand on the knee or the thigh to maybe deepen the twist. Maybe it's just an idea, maybe it's a reality. Use the breath, find the energy. Next breath in, come center, reach the arms out. Nice big breath all the way to the top of the breath. And exhale, hands down. Beauteous. Switch the cross of the legs if you have not already. Opposite leg in front. If you're in a different posture, asymmetrical posture, or your hips to heels in Vajrasana, because that's a more comfortable seat for you, maybe tuck the toes, untuck the toes, or again, maybe find the block. Inhale, arms up. We're going to move through this twist this time. So exhale right, all the way to the bottom of the breath. And maybe even force it out just a little bit using the core. Inhale, center. Exhale. Find that twist. Just because the breath is maybe getting a little stronger, more focused, and we're moving with single breaths. Inhale, center. Doesn't mean we necessarily need to go faster. Stays measured. Moderate, again staying grounded, inhale, and breathing into the belly, exhale, twist. Find your own rhythm here, but again, still commit to the full breath, inhale, and again, the movement still moves, follows the breath, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Next time we inhale, center, pause, reach. Palms come together. And exhale to heart center. Nice. Chin to chest. Give yourself some gratitude just for breathing, for being. Inhale, gaze up. Let's remove that block. Awesome. Send the legs out in front. Find Dandasana. Point and flex the feet. Maybe windshield wiper the feet. Knees are still just a little bit soft. Sorry, my screen went black. Come back. Stay there. Point and flex the feet. Windshield wiper those feet. Then press through the heels. So we're going to lengthen the legs, but they don't need to be locked out straight. Okay, so listen to the back of the knees and the hamstrings. A little bit of stretch here in the hammies. The back of the calves is awesome and good. No strain on the knees. We activate the ankles to protect the knees, toes, fan, and pull back toward the body. Heart remains lifted. If it feels good to stay on a block here, if you find your body wanting to round over, because we just don't quite have maybe the flexibility or openness to keep that chest lifted, or maybe just our lower back is a little bit feeling like it needs some support, we can sit back on that block. Legs come back out, all the same instructions. Let's find Bhu Mudra, peace fingers, Earth Mudra, and plug them in. If you want, you can also do all 10 fingers. Okay. We press firmly into the earth, maybe help lift the chest, broaden through the shoulders, pressing through the feet. Returning to the breath to bring you present, find lift and openness, strength and groundedness. Breathe in, arms lift. And exhale, fold. We're bending at the hip creases. Okay? So bending the knees as much as you need to. Maybe even bringing the belly to the thighs. But notice how my back is staying. It's still long. Yeah? So we're not bringing them out and going like this because we have to touch the toes. We're bending at those hips, bending at that crease, reaching until the back of our legs or our back says relax, and we float the hands down, says it's gone as far as we can go. It's really a seated Uttanasana here. Plant those hands, elbows come in. So rotate the biceps out, heart still forward, chin's in at the throat. And each exhale, maybe we come down a little further. Inhale, back off, lengthen the arms, lengthen the body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Again, maybe getting a little closer each time. Take a few moments, however many movements you need, just to warm up a little. When you feel you've gone this far, is this going to be awesome and comfortable today? Maybe use a block or two. Block in a blanket, stack what you need between thighs or shins. A little rounding here is okay. Just give ourselves over to it. Release forehead to the block. We're still active in the feet. Toes are still pulling back. Heels pressing down. Knees soft. Breathe in the lower back. Feel the opening in the mid-back. Let the shoulder blades melt down the side of the body. Breathe in, press into the hands, lift the head and the heart. Pause for the exhale. Then inhale, use that core, bring yourself all the way up. Hands come together, down to heart center. If you've got a block, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. You can put a block between the feet if you prefer. Press that block, just brings a little bit more energy, a little more stability. Heels don't need to be super close to the body either. Again, just find what's comfortable. Maybe the hands support the knees. Close the knees. Move the block. Give yourself a hug, squeeze it in. Come back to a comfortable seat. Plant the left fingertips, inhale, right arm up. Gaze up, heart spirals toward the sky. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand down. Reach with the left. Inhale, center. Palms together. And exhale to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. May you stay solid, grounded, find roots and support during this Vata season. Happy fall equinox. May your practice serve you and everyone around you.